2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is DA. It's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are big proponents of analytics. And their star Jason Tatum said, "It's helped me a lot, knowing what works best. It starts by attacking the basket, trying to get more layups and free throws. That opens..."
It sure has. Thanks, DA. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the 5, home in the paint. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Ball, and it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It'll be the Celtics off the tip.
Hey, yo, get on Jason.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Assist from and Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. 4-point game. And it's blocked by Brown, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Bledsoe passes to Adams. New Orleans moving it around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams is voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line, throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
And the second free throw, good. Walker with it. The kick out to Tatum from past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you've seen good instincts. Tatum gets buckets. His game is polished.
Williamson left side. And they come right back with their own three-pointers.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Brown, the pass to Smart. And Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
And a wide open look for Walker. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Pass to Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. And Adams sends it back. And they get it back. Out to Thompson. Pass to Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Smart. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Bledsoe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Here's Smart. And here's Brown outside. And Thompson kicks to Smart. Trying to get open is Thompson. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Bledsoe with it. Outguarded by Smart.
Bledsoe at that size, being able to get up onto the rim, that is impressive stuff.
On the wing, Brown. Pass to Thompson, and he banks in the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Hart, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Evan Fournier comes in for Marcus Smart. Here's Hart. They get it back. Here's Adams. Can't get it to fall. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. It's Brown with the drive for 3. Fournier. The kick out to Williams. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And the dunk by Williamson.
I feel like Zion with that quickness, guys are just not ready for that first step.
The Celtics with the lead. Walker dishes to Fournier. The kick out to Tatum. There's the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Big hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the 3. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Celtics have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Pritchard gets the bucket. The Pelicans trail. Hart the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Hart. Launches it. No good there. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum on the wing. He has 6.
A terrific athlete at that wing with good bounce. Tatum, fun to watch.
New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. To the right side. Fires the 3. Hayes, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Fournier kicks to Williams. Takes the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hart. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Wasted no time on that one.
Timeout.
Fournier's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Right wing. Out left of the wing. Here's Hayes. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that time, also a missed shot.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Richard. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Williams. Count that one. Hart's got his second basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. 2 on the clock. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Celtics lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Hart is out there with Hayes. Then there's Hernan Gomez. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Substitution for Pelicans. Brandon Ingram.
To the inside. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Ingram against Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bledsoe. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
6'1" guard, Bledsoe up there with the block. Wow.
And Brown throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And the dunk by Williamson.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. On the wing, Williams. Out to Thompson. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Austin on D. Back to Williamson. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
To the middle. And here's Thompson. Walker finds Williams. Offensive rebound on the wing, Williams. In the corner, Smart with it. Goes back up. The kick out to Brown. Walker the pass to Williams. Offline with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pelicans trail by 9.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
For the finish, and Bledsoe with the stuff.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there, just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
Back to Walker. Ingram with the steal. Ball with it. He's picked up by Walker. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Count the basket.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants. And there was so much hoopla around ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. For New Orleans, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Number 13, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Both good from the line that time.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 13 points.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Fournier against Ball, and here's Tatum for three. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Ball. He's got 10.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Brown, good.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you there was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 assist. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, one area where they have had the upper hand is scoring off the bench. When the second unit guys have come in, they brought a lot of energy with them. And that's what you need from your reservists, energy. And they gave a lot of energy and a big joke.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting. It hasn't killed them.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get on.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Up top, Walker. He's covered by Ball. Walker dishes to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Brown. And another shot. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has. And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
Hey, Kevin, his shot was never...
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion, again to the rack.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tatum passes to Smart. Stolen by Bledsoe.
A little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Thompson for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And Steven Adams is a big getting out and running in transition, making himself a big target on the fast break.
Thompson passes to Walker. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Here's Tatum. And Thompson kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Walker's shot is off.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in the league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Some changes for Boston. Ojale is checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Fournier subbed in for Marcus Smart. Boston trailing. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Bledsoe for 3. Rebound Boston.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Adams sends it back, but he stays with it. Now here's one, guarded closely.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Down low, here's Bledsoe. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, we've seen Bledsoe get more active from that area, looking assured, controlled. He knows he can score from there.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Ojale. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Celtics lead by 1. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Adams drawing the double team. Here's Ojale. Thompson, high post. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Shemi Ojale picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams changing it up here. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Pelicans, Alexander.
He's off on the first.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. There's the steal. Inside. And the layup falls.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Pritchard. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Celtics shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. .129 left in the third quarter. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the pass to Adams, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his third foul so far on a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so Adams nails both of them. Boston leading by 3. Pass to Brown. And they're moving it up. Here's Alexander Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Right side, Williams. Passes to Pritchard. Kicks it to Fournier. This ball movement by Boston. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Pass to Hart. To the wing on the left. Here's Alexander Walker. Kept alive. Adams dishes the ball. Over to the left wing. Alexander Walker. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Celtics lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Lonzo Ball out there with Hart, and it's Adams in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Ingram passes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. It's tipped. Here's Ball to take the lead, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, Steven Adams still working on becoming a better and more consistent free throw shooter, so another opportunity upcoming.
That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second. The Celtics with the lead, and here's the break. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
some changes here for the Celtics. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Shemi Ojeleye comes in for Brown. And it's Kemba Walker in for Marcus Smart. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He really got after him. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Walker in the post. He's covered by Ball. Shot's good by Walker.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
Hayes, he's checked in for Adams. Boston trailing. Walker, bounce pass. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Hart. No good on the 3. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Hart. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Boston's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Tatum passes to Ojeleye. Tatum kicks to Fournier. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's New Orleans now. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Count it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Walker the pass to Tatum. To the paint. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Outside, Walker. Now the pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Back to Walker. Takes a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Walker's got it all tied up now for Boston.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones, and his nickname, Sideshow Jacks.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. And Walker kicks to Thompson. 3-pointer. Unable to get that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. On up the court. And the dunk by Williamson.
Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish. He made the right play there.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Thompson.
And Thompson coming through the vet.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Big time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Adams, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Ojale. Wide open. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bledsoe. The rebound by the Celtics. Thompson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Smart passes to Thompson. Back to Smart. Latrey. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. He draws iron on the dunk.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Walker the pass to Tatum. He kicks to Thompson. From deep, Walker. Thompson finds Smart. Back to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. They kick out to Walker. Back to Smart. Passes it to Walker. Smart with the ball. A 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Ingram. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Ingram's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
And then Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 6. 1:22 left in the game. Fournier's checked in for Smart. Walker against Ball. And Thompson kicks to Ojale. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Thompson doing a good job looking for his teammates, using his size to see over the defense.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Ball with the bucket.
And Lonzo fearless right there, answering the call.
Celtics trail by 5. Fournier pass to Ojale. Walker with it. Launches a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Going on the attack right there, Zion won't be stopped by even the toughest defense.
Shooting for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Paul with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Williamson, the pass to Bledsoe. Now Adams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Williamson. And Boston with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Pass to Ojale. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. Now Ingram. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.